Where's the dinosaur?
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Noles will kick this away to get us going here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
I don't even know which. I don't even know which.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy
man, that's some
pressure,
cheese,
took a
Joe.
hit, but got rid of the football. So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Doesn't go me because they don't know what they're doing.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the Bruins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
That's got to be a recipe.
The defense recovers the fumble. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida State on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
The Bruins are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Chris, textbook job by the defense
I don't even know.
and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2 with an excellent run. The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take a look at this one. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Here's the snap.
Oh, that's not who I want. Oh, my God. Not who I want to pass the ball to.
Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion.
What's up? What's going on with the player?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this track. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone. And he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game.
How many seasons you got in Dynasty?
Right down for a touchdown.
Yeah, see, now those rookie names like that. I might maybe about 40 seasons in. All the leagues that I'm in, all together, yeah. Sorry, enough for your season.
Living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Yes, first down yardage at the 46. The running play is the offense fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Yo, what's the word, player?
Coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football.
Yeah.
He took a stop. The football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job.
Keisha, what's going on?
And forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense.
What's up? What's going on?
Here's the throw deep downfield.
Yeah.
Hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
No fair catch. So they'll make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
I saw.
They said
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He hands it off from the gun. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, come on, Jiggy. Give me that first.
They're moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
1st down, we're going to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, he was in front of him.
Right there, but that's a turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from...
And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Come on. That's some cheese, man. No, he did not throw that ball.
Quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple.
That's supposed to be a sack,
When the
man.
quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Is that what? That base right there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Of his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The shotgun running play call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground.
Oh, this is
Another first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run it here. Oh, and he's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion.
Jesus, this tight end so slow.
That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
A change of direction. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, handoff.
There we go.
Makes his way in for the score.
Good enough.
Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun.
Oh, you serious?
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Said what?
You really losing to Arizona State?
Offense getting set
Florida
up.
State.
Second down.
Florida State, Arizona State.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I need to see how you actually play in this guy. Yeah, I know. I need to.
Got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
So I should be on Spark in about 10 minutes.
The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And
Let's get it.
Intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the big with a nice return before finally brought down.
Jesus, man.
You got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass here on.
Oh, see?
The QB throws.
Oh my gosh, man! It's stadium post, man.
Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here.
Oh man, you know how like in the stadium post you going crazy. You don't even know which button's your receiver, man.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, I wanted to pass right in the middle of the field.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
What's wrong, man?
A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep.
Oh, that's picked off.
Here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball.
Oh, and you throw it short. Oh, my gosh. My quarterback can throw.
Not much on the return, but they create a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. And the Bruins looking to run some tempo here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. With this defense, has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short pass finds the tight end. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the UCLA offense
About
is
to
back
hop
out on
on
the field.
5 minutes.
Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, what a cut, and still going. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
This the dude that got the game that don't never get on this talk.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Knowles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. That this one was an interception.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And what's my girl, my quarterback? Dude, this quarterback, he can act so trash.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Yeah,
He's tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
yeah, well,
a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Y'all can't catch the safety. You know what, man? They don't want to catch the ball.
Trying to protect the lead late in the game. You know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The 2-point try is successful, down to a single-digit lead now, 9-point game.
And makes the score, Florida State 31, UCLA 22.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I have the idea. It's talking to you.
All right.